everybody. Well, it's that time for the weekly weigh-in that I did weigh yesterday, but I had rain to deal with all day long, so I really didn't feel like it. I didn't shower, brush my hair. I kept my hair in hair sticks all day yesterday, and I just really wasn't into it. And plus, the ice rink was closed, and tomorrow's the last day for the ice rink to be open, and I'm so sad because it's a form of exercise I really love to do. And so when it comes to later on, I'm gonna have to find something else to do. Probably walking on a treadmill or doing some Dance Dance Revolution, or probably break out the Wii Fit again. I actually enjoyed playing the Wii, and that's something to get you moving, get you going. I might tackle inline skating again. I don't know. But we're all here for one purpose, two purposes. We're here for two purposes only. So, the weekly weigh-in. So, my body has leveled out after the fast. I've only lost 2.8 this week, which is pretty normal because I still am on the Daniel fast. And I woke up yesterday morning, and if you're on any sort of fast, you do rely on a lot of water. And I woke up, got ready for the day, cleaning laundry and whatever around the house. And I power chugged water. So it may be more than 2.8, I don't know. But I just know I had to have water in my body right before I weighed. And I was like, oh crap, I've got to weigh. So I may have lost more than 2.8, but right now I'm going to count it as 2.8 because when I stepped on the scale, that's what the scale said. So this week was 2.8. So it was a loss, and you know what it means when we get a loss? Bend down and get my box. We get to open our box. There's something in here. So I know what it is because I put it in here, but you guys don't. So we're going to open our box, see what's inside. And it is some Sassy LA Colors eyeshadow. I really, 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 really do like eyeshadow. And it does say $1 from Big Lots, but it was actually 25 cents because they got their Christmas stuff marked down 75%. So that's what I do. I buy things when they are on clearance, when they're on sale. And that's another thing that I have to be careful about because I was in this habit of going to the grocery store and finding things on closeout. And it would be stuff that I would like and stuff that I would eat. But when I had it all at the house, I would binge on it. Like they would get rid of a certain flavor of Pop-Tarts. Well, I would buy all the boxes of Pop-Tarts because I do enjoy eating Pop-Tarts. But there would be a night I'm like bored and I don't know what to do, and I'd grab a box of Pop-Tarts, and before I knew it, I was like halfway through the box. So that was something I have to be careful about when choosing stuff on closeout. And I did see a few smoothie mixes on closeout that I've already gotten, and they're just nothing but strawberries and bananas, but they're already frozen together for a smoothie. So it's semi-healthy. Well, it is healthy as long as you don't add any sugar to it, and you'll be fine. Sugar, no sugar, almond milk, and you're good. And my frequent bathroom visits have leveled out as well, so I'm hitting the stage where, it's, the toxins in my body are pretty good, pretty much out, and we're going to be transitioning this next week to eating regular foods again. And I enjoy going on fasts because it's like I know what's expected of me, and I know what to eat or what not to eat exactly. I know that no food goes into my mouth. It's just water and herbal tea. And I know that's all I get. And for some reason, it's a lot easier for me when I go on a fast because you're not eating. You don't sneak food. You don't you don't pick around. Well, I'll just eat this little bit and I'll be fine. I'll go out for a burger and I'll work it off. And no, you don't work off a burger, trust me. If you eat a burger, early in the week, it takes all week to get those calories off, and they will show back up on the scale. And it doesn't even look like a loss that week if you, go all out for the Mega Deluxe burger. And that was one thing that was a problem with me when I was doing Weight Watchers. I love Weight Watchers, but right after our Weight Watchers weigh-in, I would go to a buffet and, pig out and have a good time. And then I'm like, I'll be good. I'll do my points all through the rest of the week. And, we'll work out, we'll exercise. And it is hard to work off a buffet. And actually, I really don't go to buffets that often anymore because there are so many germs passed around. And it's very easy to touch the handle of somebody that has sneezed on their hand, and then you're the next one to grab it, and of course you're eating, and you've just ingested their germs. So that's one of the reasons why I'm not too keen on going to buffets much anymore. There's one buffet I will go to, and it's downtown, and they only have the buffet out for I think 3 hours at lunchtime, and that's it. So it's not exposed to so many germs, and it's not out all day, just kind of festering in its own yuck. So that's the only buffet I usually will go to. And it's high fattening foods as well. It's good home cooking. So it's hard to get away from home cooking. And that's another thing, you cook at home and you cook a whole pot of stew. Well, that pot of stew stays around, and, it's so easy to go back for seconds and thirds. And so I think one thing I'm going to do is when I do cook my meals, and we do cook a lot, we're Southern Baptist, we will, I'm going to freeze it before, we start digging in to eat. That way, it's less of a deterrent for me to just go fill up my bowl full of taco soup again and say, oh, I'm getting another bowl. So it's a lot easier to not pick at the pots and pans after you've already frozen your meals for, say, lunch the next day or dinner the next day. I think one of my prizes, probably in February or March, when the weather starts changing, is one of my prizes is going to be, I'm going to get this hair. I'm going to get this hair cut off and donated. That's all I grow my hair out for. I just grow it out to donate. So I've got probably a good 26 inches that need to go. I haven't cut my hair since my brother went into the hospital. So, and he did pass away, and that's another thing I struggled with. I focused on him through that time, and fasted and prayed for him, and he did end up passing away. And there were some circumstances surrounding that I cannot prove or disprove. It's something I know that happened, but there's no way to prove it. So that was pretty tough to go through. So that's one of the reasons I did sort of go on a fast after my brother passed away. The week after he passed away, I didn't eat, and it wasn't like I'm gonna go on a fast. It was just my body naturally did it. And some things, when you go through trauma or you go through a job loss or a divorce or a bereavement, you do kind of want to stay away from eating. You want to stay away from food, and that's a natural thing. That's something our bodies were designed to do, I fully believe. If you listen to your body knows how to heal. And, King David in the Bible, he fasted for 3 days begging God to save his son. And when God didn't save his son, he accepted that. He accepted he did what he could do, and he rose, cleaned himself up, and began to eat again. And he said he had peace. He had peace about it, because he said, I cannot bring my son back here, but I can go to where he is. And so that's one of the reasons why we do fast, why we do pray and fast. And starting to preach a sermon here, but I do fully believe in fasting. Now, I do believe there are also some conditions that if you have in your body, you should not be escaping from food. If you are on medication, you need to eat to take that medication. You can't just not take medication and not eat. You can't just take medication and not eat. That's gonna destroy your body. So I think I have rammered on enough, so we'll see you next week when we fill up this box with something else, and I'll see you then. Bye.